Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Financial Tip Tuesday with your go-to personal and business finance coach. So today I'm going to be switching gears a little bit and I'm going to be focusing and sharing tips that are useful for single parents. So if you suddenly find yourself to be a single mom or a single dad, I'm going to be sharing tips with you that can help you sort of rebalance your financial situation. So, the first thing I would recommend is getting like an accountability partner. So, somebody who has a sound knowledge in finance or financial planning and can help guide your decision making. So, it's not someone who's meant to, be involved in your personal business, but somebody who can just help make sure that you're making sound financial decisions. Okay, the second thing I would recommend is to focus on value shopping. So, making sure that you look out for discounts when shopping for maybe food items or household items. And along with that, I would also recommend doing bulk buying. Bulk buying, I find, helps to save money in the long run. Okay, especially if you are someone that has maybe more than one or two kids at home. So bulk buying will help save money over time. The other thing I would recommend, and I know right now kids are at home, nobody's going out physically, but hopefully soon we'll all get back to our normal business. But if you're you're a parent who still has to make school runs, I would say volunteer to be a chaperone to or help drop off kids who live maybe in your neighborhood. So kids maybe who attend the same school as your kids, you can offer to drop them off, pick up and drop them off at school. And usually what would happen in a situation like that is the parents would ask what they can do to contribute, and you can ask them maybe to pay for gas money. And that's not a whole lot. That's actually a reasonable request. It could even be parents who maybe work and cannot afford to drop off their own kids. So you doing them this favor, they should be able to somehow meet you in the middle. And so asking for gas money is not unreasonable, and you can save that way since you have to, go on that route anyway. The other thing I would recommend is that if you suddenly find yourself, being single, where maybe you go from a household with two incomes to now one person and having to rely solely on yourself, and there are things you can do to maybe even raise money. And one of those things is maybe looking around your house for things that you no longer need. You want to dispose off of. So maybe it could be old furniture, it could be appliances, it could be clothing, it could be, jewelry, whatever the case may be. You can maybe have a yard sale to sell of those items and raise some money that way. Okay, another thing I would recommend is trying to do something that will help generate passive income. And there's so many things you can do nowadays, and there's so many gigs out there. You can maybe start a blog, you can babysit, you can maybe try being a virtual assistant. So just some of the things you can consider doing to generate extra income. And then I would recommend if you have kids, younger kids, and maybe they have maybe like a birthday coming up, or even Christmas. Christmas is around the corner; it's not too far away. You can try asking them what they would like specifically. So rather than going out and shopping for just different items to make up for this new situation they're in, you can ask them specifically what they want, so you can actually target something that they would appreciate, something they'll use. Or if it's something that you can make, you can maybe look up like a DIY video on YouTube and actually create that gift for your child. Children often love something special that comes from mom or comes from dad, so you can try that option as well. So with all of the things that I've recommended, one of the things that I would say that is true in personal finance is that most of it has to do with behavior, okay? And so I would recommend that in whatever process you're in, being single, try to practice optimism, Okay, because at the end of the day, that's key. It's how you look at your situation that counts. Okay, so I wish you well, and until the next time, enjoy the rest of your week. Bye now.